Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. This is Memory of a Dream, and welcome to Timberborn. So I wanted to post this video, moving away from my normal city skylines to build, because I saw this challenge from RC with the Badwater volcano, and I wanted to give it a shot myself and record while doing it. So to start off, I'm going to choose the Folktale faction. You see I already have Iron Teeth unlocked. That's because I have over 500 hours in this game. And I will choose the eruption map. Normal difficulties. I don't want to create something too hard for myself here. And yeah, let's wait while this game is loading. So here we are in our settlement, which we will call Pompeii. And immediately we're going to pause, because this requires a lot of upfront work to make it winnable. So what we see is that we have here a Badwater source that will rise up, and because of these walls on top of our volcano will spill and flood our initial settlement. If we stay here, all our buildings will be destroyed, and all our beavers will be sick, so we have to migrate. The best place to migrate is over here, and as RC pointed out, the best way to achieve that is by unlocking stairs. So this staircase structure here. Don't be distracted by everything else around here. I have a few mods installed, but to complete this challenge I'm going to use only vanilla assets. So this staircase requires 70 science, and because of that the first thing we are going to build is science huts, or inventors, how the game calls them. Okay, we're going to create two inventors, which I'm going to place here and here. Of course, these need to be connected. Here is our food source, but the most important thing we need right now are lumberjacks. I think this is because I have OBS running as well. The game is a bit laggy. It usually isn't as laggy when I play, but I'm going to place a few lumberjack flags, and I'm going to spread them out a bit so they would cover a better area when they are built. These are going to be built with the highest priority, all at once. This is low normal, and I'm going to bump the workplace priority on these ones very high, and on the lumberjack flags as well. Everything else being not that important for the moment. So this is our start. I'm going to record continuously until the challenge is complete, and I am going to also play at normal speed, so this may take a while. So here we go. We'll have to update the workplaces here so people can build more, and you could see our beavers are already starting to build the lumberjack flags. Now there's no harm in adding some other stuff here, so I'm going to add a couple of water pumps, which I'm going to put on lower priority. Oh, of course I forgot to mark the area for tree cutting. And as far as as long as we're here, I'm going to add this gatherer flag. That's a gatherer flag. I sometimes have problems with words. Okay, that's better. So what we do want is to get up here. And once we're up here, we need enough planks basically to get over here. So this is a viable source of water. It's going to provide us with some water and some wood and food before this lake dries out. Then we need to shift our focus up here, which is going to be where we're going to center our community. Yeah, of course, at start we expect this to take a bit longer. I am going to up the working hours by 220. I'm going to leave them 4 hours rest for these few days and then drop them back to 16 normal working hours. Now, seeing as these are already complete, I can update the priority on these. This is going to have an extremely high priority, no, an extremely high workplace priority, and this as well, but we do need to think of our lumber mill. So our lumber mill needs to be in a place where we could place a wheel as well near it. And I seem to have backed myself into a corner over here because there is no such place yet. Until we cut down those trees. They are marked for cutting anyway. I'm gonna put it over there. What I do want to do is also add a small warehouse for food. And this isn't important right now, but it's going to be in a moment. I need to add a small pile as well for planks. They can take the lumber from the lumberjack flags. I don't have a problem with that. And now we're starting to get science, so 2 inventor huts should be enough to unlock in time the staircase. By that time, I suppose we're going to have the... I need to just delete that, man. Mark resource for deletion. I need to delete this because this takes 6 more days to grow and it's blocking my power. I don't really could put the power on this side, but that would have meant removing a lot of stuff. But as long as that is as soon as that is deleted, I will place this power wheel here. This is of course going to be of smaller priority right now. We need water. Going to fast forward through the night. We are on our second day, the start of our second day, and we have 10 science. We need 70. Is this enough? I feel that this isn't enough. I'm going to add another inventor hut. Right over here and it with maximum priority. We now have water. So our settlement won't die of thirst. Okay, we have 1 person still building. I don't think this is the most important thing right now. Going to pause it. I think we need these to be ready. This certainly can be paused. We need logs, lots of logs. But as far as water is concerned, I think we're good with one bomb, right? As long as that thing's keeping up. I will consider this challenge complete as long as I have updated my... I have shifted my community over here and I have newborn beavers. And after that, I think we'll keep continuing to build the settlement to reach the highest happiness level. I think I'm going to add that second pump as well. Seem to have problems with water. And yeah, this needs 40 planks. We do have planks over there. Gonna pause this so we get more beavers building. We're end of day 2, so the eruption is going to happen at the end of day 5. Science-wise, we're good. Gonna wait till the day is over and I'm going to delete this building so we can free up more beavers to do the manually intensive work. I think I need storage for logs for that work. Let's try logs. Yep. Fast forward to the night again. I don't need any more science. That's all we need for now. Let's get it back to normal. Yep. Now the most important thing here is that we build planks. And once this is complete, this is just going to go up this way. When it gets here, I'm going to have to go around the trees. So maybe this way, yeah. That's good. Okay, that's going to be the layout of our road network. And we have enough logs to build everything we need over here. Going to build a couple of small water tanks and some storage. So these are going to be berries, and I'm going to tell them to get all the berries here, because when this thing is destroyed, I'm going to lose everything in storage. There's not really required to have that many builders right now. So we still have 2 days to get this thing done. And we're already having our 3rd plank, so build our first staircase down here. Once that's done, we could access these trees. Going to... I think I don't even need to move this guy because he already can reach this far. I don't think it'll hurt though. It's closer to the trees. Yeah. And then of course when we get over here we will also need to store logs. But I'm going to put a pile here to store planks actually, because this one is going to be highly valuable. So end of day 3, the waters are, what, 3 levels down from the top? Let's speed it. over a bit. Okay, and now we can think of where we want to put our district center over here. I think I want to put it right here on this main road. But this won't be possible as long as the other one exists. So as long as we have these roads built, that's not going to happen. We could put the district center and link it on this road, or like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to use this setup. Or no, let's do something else. Let's do that instead. And we can put the district over here, the district center. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna build it. I'm just gonna assign more beavers to the district center over here because we have enough water for now. So I usually don't do this kind of micromanaging, but in this situation it's of course needed. I'm going to put another food gatherer flag over here just to grab these berries once the other ones are done, because we have very few of them left here. And I do want to move as many of them as possible to this side. So yeah, this builds water. This is highest priority. You have 3 planks there already. You have enough planks to build that staircase. Once this is complete, we're going to move district over here. That should be done with within reasonable amount of time. So I'm destroying that one right now because there's nothing left to pick. And there we go. We're getting this done. Good. Now let's pause it a bit. What's happening right now is that we have 2 district centers and we only need 1 district. So we're going to demolish this district center, all the roads to it, and just add this tiny path here. I mean, no, that's inefficient, isn't it? So I'm going to put the district center like that. Even though it looks weird from this side, we'll put something here eventually to make it look better. But the entrance is from the hillside. Okay. And now all our beavers are part of the same district, right? We don't have multiple districts. Just 1 global district. And I'm going to go ahead and high prioritize this. So they will pick this and move it inside district center. This becomes none. So you won't store anything here. And we're going to prioritize these in this order. This is not important right now because we have lots of berries on the other side, so we have 1 day to clear this all this place out. And right now that I'm on this side, every additional staircase that I can build and every additional plank that I can create is just bonus. Because I already have access to these logs, these trees, to these trees, and I could rebuild everything on this other side if I wanted to. But I am hoping that I could reach up here. And here we need to consider very carefully where we place the water pump. So this is going to be 2 levels deep. Now the deeper the better. Because this will allow us to pump water more under drier conditions. So not to deplete the reservoir. And something else I want to do is place a lumberjack flag here, so all these trees are going to be cut. I'm not going to start this right away, only after we are moving to this district. Right now I want to see these things fill up. And I'm going to add another small storage over here, which is going to be for wood. Obviously the planks are going to be used for the staircases. These staircases are very important. Don't forget about them. In fact, after this is built, you should get to building staircases. Going to make this a high priority. So, no haulers. Why do you require haulers? I haven't seen this requirement before, but it does seem to work without haulers, so I don't know what its problem is. That's gone. Okay, there's nothing to do here. That's gone. There's nothing to do here. This is gone. It's almost half day on the 5th day. So this means we don't have much. We will have the planks to build our stairs. Just 2 more planks needed, but I'm not sure about everything else. I want them to fill this up, but I don't think we're going to get to that point. Nevertheless, we do have berries over here, so I'm not overly concerned about food. Okay. This needs to be destroyed, there's nothing to be done here. Water. Okay, we have this over here. These need to be destroyed. Yeah. There's not a lot that's happening over here. Okay, stop. I'm going to delete these roads over here so they won't have access to the resources. I want them to get the hell out of here. So yeah, build lumberjack flag over here. Build a lumberjack flag over here. Everything over here is going to be cut down as well. And when you are gone, when you're up here, I'm going to delete this staircase because I don't want anyone moving out from there. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, that is how you avoid this disaster. It's quite at the limit, but it is possible. And now the most important thing we need to build is the water pump. So we still have a bit of water, but not much. And some gatherer flags. So build one gatherer flag here, one gatherer flag here. These will help with food for the time being. And I'm going to build a dam over here. Now, why I'm building it here? Because I would not really like to build it here, but there's a bug in the game, which, or so I understand, which would make the water drain faster if it's right at the edge. So I want to avoid that. Oh, and to make things easy for our beavers, let's reduce the work hours to 16. So disaster has been averted. We do have some food. Most of it has been left behind. Now, we are going to be able to retrieve these resources later, so I won't delete them. But for now, they are inaccessible to us. The most important thing is to get the water pump ready. I'm going to build a lumberjack over here as well to remove these trees, because I have plans for this area. This is really just to clean things up a bit. I'm probably going to do the same over there, so this is going to reach until there. Yeah, this is fine. I'm going to remove the trees here as well. So we now have water. In this part of the map, should I? Yeah, I'm going to cancel this water tank. I'm going to build storage here. Water storage, right. Or it could build another pump that could reach there. Yeah, that works. And then some water storage around here. 1, 2. 3. Okay. That's good for now. We have also storage here near where the rest of the beavers are. And now we need to think of building housing for beavers because yeah, this faction really grows with housing, so we will need to provide some growth. So I'm going to start like this, coupled there. Here I want to build a rooftop terrace. Now I'm trying to think of how the city is going to be laid out later. So I could build another row of houses here, right, like this. Which I'm going to do like that. I'm doing urban design right now. Right after avoiding or narrowly escaping a natural disaster. It's the best thing to do. Urban design. Need to cut these trees down. Yeah. Okay. But our concerns over there are secondary. The primary concern is to get some food going, and for that I'm going to build one of these efficient farmhouses. Putting the farmhouse here will practically cover most of this plateau up here. Realistically speaking, we're not going to use all this area for farming. Just going to use the side west of the lake here. So I'm going to put a farmhouse right here in this place. This is going to be our highest priority. We have high priority on water and food. And the rest could sort themselves out. I'm going to add another lumberjack flag up here. Let's slow down a bit. And cut down these trees to make room. And over here, all these bushes are going to go. To make room for our farms. That means a few carrots right here at the start, and yeah, I'm going to put sunflower seeds and potatoes. Right now, this is going to be our carrot field to start with. Oh, and because we've managed to get up here, yeah, let's build a food berry gatherer flag up here. Okay, and now we have to start again thinking about production. So I'm going to rebuild our lumber mill. I like that. With an artificial beaver powered wheel. Right now we don't have access to other means of power. It's kind of annoying, but it is what it is. At least we have food. We have farms. Looks like this place has cleared a bit. Let's do like that, and the rest sunflowers. Over here I'm going to fill all this area here with sunflowers. And I think also like this. And over here I'm going to place potatoes. Okay, one thing I don't like is this one here. And this is because so I'm going to use this tiny warehouses, which are built like this, to add a grill up here. It's gonna be our potato grill. So here goes the potatoes, here goes the grilled potatoes. We just need potatoes and whatchamacallit, wood to run a grill. But wood is not infinite, so the next target for our survival is going to be a forester. So a forester can be found here, it needs 60 science, so we're going to have to rebuild our science production. And to start things off, I'm going to add an inventor right here next to the grill. And these are connected by a little road there. Yeah, the main problem now is that we are adding all these workplaces, but we actually in lack of beavers. So we don't have enough population for all of them. I think we can take one beaver out of here. Of course, water needs to be high priority as well as food. We have still 3 workplaces. Oh, and one of our beavers has chopped his little tooth. Yeah, we need this. We definitely need this. One other thing beavers need to feel good is a campfire. I swear I've disabled these. I'm gonna put a small campfire over here so they have semblance of a social life. And I think we need to add more houses. So I'm going to add a couple of more houses here. This one over here. And we see our beavers are actually starting to be happy. And we have a drought approaching. I'm not overly concerned about that because this reservoir is very deep. It's true we only have the pumps too deep, but that's the rate we're consuming. I don't expect we will reach this depth until the end of the drought. We'll see, of course, let's see. But yeah, what I want to do to safely access these resources is get up here. You can see the creator of the map has given us a very nice way to build. To get up here. Of course, at times it's a bit scary. I mean, it's really scary how close this gets to the Badwater. We could do something like that, right? Oh. We're going to have to consider this very carefully because this area might get flooded at times. I don't trust how close this water is. Now we have our first death, so our beavers count has dropped below our number of houses. I'm going to add another house here. This thing has nothing to do. Okay. We're going to remove that one. Now, I'm not overly concerned about all these trees being gone because this area will soon dry up. As you can see. And there's our first drought ended. Honestly, this game isn't that difficult. Just a tiny bit of management. And everything can be solved. Here, I'm going to build some storage. So, just these tiny long houses. And you know, at first I hated this micromanagement of storage, but I've kind of got used to it. I want storage for carrots. I want storage for potatoes. I want storage for sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds, yes. So let's see. We still have trees over here. I'm going to get the lumberjack flag over here. And yeah, start cutting these trees. There's nothing to be done here anymore. I'm just gonna pause this for now. It's just taking up unwanted jobs. This one does have. This one can be paused. I'm actually going to delete that and just remove the tree. Because over here I'm going to build a lodge. Going to build a couple of rooftop terraces. One over here and one over here. And I'm going to prioritize our inventor. Because we do need those science points for forester. Actually, what I'm going to do over here, because the terrain permits me, I'm going to add this house. Put an inventor on top. This lumberjack flag is no longer feasible over there. Let's plant sunflower seeds. I've noticed that the rate of consumption of sunflower seeds is really high. That's why I'm having so many. In general, it's a very good idea to give your beavers a balanced diet. I'm going to remove this tree. And then delete these roads. Don't need them right now. 34. Going to cut everything down over here. And because of the place where we are, I'm going to add another lumberjack flag. Right over here, I'm going to build 2 warehouses for berries. And we're going to have enough wood for them. Right now, wood is in high demand. I think lumberjacks should always have beavers. Obviously, the most important jobs are food and water, but lumberjacks are the second. But we do have enough to unlock the forester. I'm going to place it down right over... right there. And of course, this requires planks and logs. So now our most important jobs are these. Of course, here we're going to make grilled potatoes because we can't grill anything else. We don't have anything else. This leaves our city center without a job for now. Which isn't that big of a deal right now. I'm going to pause one of our inventors. This still doesn't have enough jobs. What else doesn't have jobs? Oh, these gatherer flags. That's right. They're not that important though. There are a few more jobs which aren't here. These are there. Do I still have lumberjack flags somewhere? I don't think so. There are... oh, this one. We don't need. These don't have jobs. The power... no, the power wheel has jobs. Oh, that's right. I forgot you were here. There you could go. There's nothing left of these berries. So the district center doesn't have job, gatherer flag doesn't have job, grill doesn't have job. This is okay. We can live with that. As long as everything else is working. Or even have start having children growing up, so that's nice. And right now I have a beaver in the district center. Of course, I'm going to need storage for planks, so I'm going to just pull another one of these and add it here. Plank storage. Good. So I can build more planks. Yeah, now we've cut all our wood. And we're going to have to pause everything that I'm going to pause this as well. It consumes wood. This is of vital importance. Is it? No, it's not. But this is. I'm gonna cut these trees away. We have all the resources for the forest there, and now let's start planting trees. Okay. The first thing I want to do is clear a bit of this area until here, and that's gonna be the oak area. But I'm going to start with pine over here. And over here. I need a bit of maple. So these are all for wood. I'm not planting any trees for syrup or resin. Those are going to come in a bit later. These are all for wood, and I'm planting them like this because of the different growing intervals. Eventually, all this is going to be oak, because these provided the most wood over time, but in the beginning, we need some other kinds of trees. This is a very important job, and I'm going to have you prioritize pine. I'm not going to build plant beech because those are birch. I'm not going to plant birch because those are shit trees. I'm going to, however, come over here with a path. And yeah, we do want this path to get to our terraces. And cut down everything over here. And with that complete, I think we're going to leave it here. Our settlement has survived. We moved to this new land. We have lost no beavers to contamination. And we are now sustainable and growing. So we're going to pick this up a bit later. But until then, this is Memory of Dream. I bid you... Okay. So we are going to leave it. And with that, we are going to leave it here. We now have managed to avert the disaster. We've moved our settlement over here. We are happy and growing. And with that, I will bid you farewell. And until next time, don't forget to keep on dreaming.